Good morning. Today we are going to be doing the postcard assignment. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to open it. You're going to scroll down, click create, click slide. Once the slide opens, it's going to populate here. That'll be your assignment. I'm going to click on that. We're going to go to layout and you're going to change it to be blank because none of the layouts are going to look like the one that I wanted you to do for your postcard. The next thing you're going to need to do is go to My Drive, click New, go down to More, Google Drawings. You need to make your stamp. Title this one Stamp for Postcard. All right, and usually I start with a basic square shape because I know I'm making a stamp and all stamps are shaped like a square. I'm going to press my button down and I'm going to drag it to make my big square. I can change the color on the inside to whatever color I want. I can change the line color to be a different color if I want. I could change the thickness of the line color. I could give it like dash lines. I can add other shapes inside it. Maybe I want to add a different kind of little shape inside it. Maybe I want to fill that shape with something different color. However I want to do it. I can also, if I wanted to, I could insert an image. I could insert a text box. Maybe I want to put school rocks as the center. I can highlight that. I can center justify it. I can make it a bigger font. I can change the font so that it looks a little more cool looking. Let's see, there we go. You might have access to more fonts. Don't know if you've ever done that before, but there's a whole bunch of different fonts on here to make it look really cool. Let's see if I can find a cool-ish stamp-looking one. I like that one. So whatever you want to do. Once you're done, what you need to do is you need to say File, and then you're going to say Download As. Oops. Download As, and you're going to say JPEG. Okay, and then you're going to say Show in Folder, or you can say Copy to Clipboard. If you do the Show in Folder, it will allow you to drag it and drop it in your drive. But for right now, I'm just going to copy it because it's just as easy to paste it. So now I'm going to do Control V because that's paste on a Chromebook. And then I'm going to shrink this because stamps are small. Stamps aren't. They take up usually just the upper right-hand corner. Kind of small of a postcard. The next thing you're going to need to do is you can add your text box right here for your words to describe. So remember, you're going to say, Dear Mom. And then you're going to talk about all about your travels that you did at whatever location it is that you're choosing to do your postcard from. Remember, you need at least 3 facts about the area that you visited. The last thing that you need to do on here is you need to insert a picture. So you can go to Insert Image. I'm going to say that I traveled to, let me go back. I'm going to do the search. I'm going to say that I traveled to Hawaii. And the cool thing about searching within the document is you already are getting results shown that are labeled for commercial reuse with modification, meaning that people have already given you permission. You just need to make sure that you cite them properly in your document. So let's just say I'm going to use this one. This right here is going to become really, really important. So you want to hold on to that. I'm actually going to open that in a tab. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to select it. Okay, and I'll tell you why that other thing was important in just a minute. So let's say this is my picture that I want here. Now you need to make sure that you properly cite it. So let's insert, and we're going to put our little text box right here. I'm going to go to that link that I opened, and now what I need to do is I need to find that picture that I used. So let's scroll until I find that picture. There it is. So that's the picture I used. So the name of the picture is right here, Hawaii Beach. It looks like beach. What was the rest of the name of the picture? Hawaii Beach, K-O. Olina Resort. Whoops. K-O, Olina Resort. Believe that was how. Then what you need to do is, this is where my image is. So now what I have to do is I need to copy the query box for where I found that picture. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the name of the picture and I'm going to link it back. The way you do that is you say insert, link. Then I'm going to do a Control V to paste that QRL or the URL code. I click apply. And now this, anytime I click on it, will take me back to the page where the picture is. So that is part of the proper citation. You need to make sure that you are linking your picture's name back to the page where you found it. The second part of citing properly is the author. And you can see the author is Michelle or Maria Michelle. And this is her actual website. So what you need to do is you need to, again, highlight, Control C, because this will take you back to the author. You need to say by Maria Michelle, and then you're going to highlight her name. Highlight her name. You're going to insert, again, make a link. And in that box, you're going to do a Control V. So now when you click on Maria Michelle, it will take you to her website and giving her proper credit. That's all you're going to do. When you are done, you are going to simply turn it in. Click turn in, and I will get your work. If you have any questions, you can just let me know. All right, good luck, everybody.